South Korea is facing yet another tragedy in the world of entertainment. Kim Sae Ron, one of the most promising actresses of her generation, has been found dead, rekindling a disturbing debate about cancellation culture and the destructive impact of public pressure. But the most shocking thing? Now even Kim Soo Hyun, who had nothing to do with the case, has become the new target of online fury. How did this happen? What drove Kim Sae Ron to this point? And why does South Korea keep repeating this cruel cycle of idolatry and destruction? Stick around until the end, because we're going to expose the whole truth behind this scandal and discuss what's really going on behind the scenes in the Korean industry. To understand what happened, we need to go back to May 2022. At the time, Kim Sae Ron was at the peak of her career, but everything changed when she was caught drunk driving in Gangnam, Seoul. Her car crashed into a transformer box, causing a blackout that affected several establishments in the area. The consequences were immediate. Her participation in projects was canceled, advertising contracts were broken, and she was fined 20 million won, approximately $13,850. Her agency, gold medalist, terminated her contract, leaving her alone to deal with the financial and emotional impact of the situation. With no opportunities in the entertainment industry, the actress had to look for temporary jobs to survive. Before long, she had accumulated a debt of 700 million won, around $487,540, with her former agency. The 2022 scandal marked Kim Sae Ron, but the public pressure didn't stop there. In March 2024, a new episode reignited the criticism against her. It all started when the actress shared a photo alongside Kim Soo Hyun, her former agency colleague. That was enough for rumors of a possible relationship to start circulating, leading to outrage from some of the actor's fans. Kim Soo Hyun's agency quickly denied any involvement between the two, saying that the photo had been taken in the past and that they didn't understand Kim Sae Ron's intentions in publishing it. The company also warned that it would take legal action against malicious comments directed at the actor. Following this controversy, Kim Sae Ron suffered a new wave of online attacks. This time, the actress chose not to speak out and declared that it would be best to remain silent. On February 16, 2025, Kim Sae Ron was found dead in her home in Seoul. The police found no signs of foul play and are still investigating the circumstances of her death. The detail that most caught internet users' attention was the coincidence of the date. The death occurred on the same day as Kim Soo Hyun's birthday. This led many people to connect the events, suggesting that the pressure of controversy and virtual lynching may have contributed to his tragic end. The death of Kim Sae Ron continues to generate fallout and reignite debates about the culture of cancellation in South Korea. Her father revealed that the actress suffered intense emotional distress due to controversial videos by a YouTuber, raising questions about the impact of virtual lynching. The accusation gained momentum when the Celebrity Suicide Prevention Association stated that such content was one of the main triggers for the actress's severe depression. Kim Sae Ron's story reinforces how ruthless public judgment can be, denying people any possibility of redemption. Experts, such as psychiatry professor Na Jong-kwon, compare this culture to a big Squid Game, where those who make mistakes are simply discarded with no chance of a fresh start. This tragedy should serve as a warning of the urgent need for social change, where people can be held accountable for their mistakes without this becoming a sentence of definitive exclusion. What makes the situation even more absurd is that Kim Soo Hyun has now also become a target for attacks on social media. Some internet users are accusing him, without any evidence, of being indirectly responsible for the actress's death, simply because the tragedy occurred on her birthday. Anonymous profiles began spreading messages, suggesting that he should speak out and that his agency was trying to cover something up. Others criticize him for carrying on as normal, completely ignoring the actor's lack of any involvement in the situation. This pattern of blind hatred shows how the cancellation culture in South Korea is a machine that never stops turning. Today, Kim Soo Hyun is the target. Tomorrow, it will be another celebrity. Unfortunately, this cycle of celebrity destruction is nothing new. South Korea has seen countless artists lose their careers, and even their lives, because of the relentless cancellation culture. The most infuriating thing is that even after so many tragedies, the country seems to have learned nothing from it. To make matters worse, moral judgment is not applied fairly to everyone. While figures from the corporate and political world commit serious crimes and go on with their lives without major consequences, artists are persecuted to the extreme. Another recent example of this toxicity was the rise of hatred towards BTS member Suga over an incident involving an electric scooter. In South Korea, it is illegal to drive any vehicle under the influence of alcohol, including scooters. Despite not having caused any accidents or damage to third parties, the singer was the target of a massive cancellation campaign, with demands that he be removed from activities and boycotts against his projects. The contrast with other cases makes the hypocrisy clear. While some people manage to get back on their feet even after serious crimes, artists remain easy targets for collective hatred. Mental health in South Korea is still a topic surrounded by stigma, despite growing recognition of its importance. The country has one of the highest suicide rates among developed countries, and extreme social pressure, combined with a culture of perfectionism, deeply affects the population, especially young people and celebrities. However, seeking psychological help is still seen by many as a sign of weakness, which causes many people to avoid treatment. In addition, the mental health system lacks accessibility and effective policies to meet demand. Faced with so many cases of emotional breakdown and tragedies related to psychological distress, it is essential that South Korea invests in awareness programs, expands access to therapies, and promotes a cultural change that normalizes care for the mind as much as care for the body. Kim Sae Ron's case is just another tragic chapter in this story. Korean society urgently needs to review the way it treats its celebrities. How long will it be before artists are destroyed by past mistakes? If something needs to change, perhaps it should start with the public, which must rethink its role in this cycle of destruction. After all, how long will we continue to feed this culture of hate? What do you think about this issue? Leave your opinion in the comments.